Party in Columbus. Party in Columbus, Ohio. It's the Buckeye Nation celebrating as USC falls to the Utah Utes. The Buckeyes are back in the college football playoffs. And Deion Sanders going to Colorado. Breaking news late last night from ESPN. Pete Thamel, welcome to episode 106 of College Football's Peek Around the Corner with your host, Greg Pflugar. Before we get into these big two stories, please smash the like button if you like our content. Share the video with your family and friends. And please subscribe to our channel. Thank you so very much. Ohio State Buckeyes are going back to the college football playoffs. Utah 47. USC 24. Cameron Rising over 300 yards. Jackson 105 yards on the ground. Bernard kicks in another 88 yards on the ground. Utah threw for over 300 yards. Ran for about 233 yards. Once again, USC's defense could not hold up. Lincoln Riley did a tremendous job in year one at USC. They overperformed all expectations just to get to the Pac-12 championship game, just to have a chance to get to the college football playoffs. Job well done by Lincoln Riley and the USC Trojans. But once again, Utah wins the Pac-12 championship, going back to the Rose Bowl, probably playing Penn State Nittany Lions. Big night for Utah. Big night for Utah. And what does this mean for the college football playoffs? I want you to listen to Ari Wasserman and Andy Staples as they explain here in a short clip what they expect to see in the college football playoffs.
Anybody who's upset about Ohio State making it, like, what is your solution to that? Who is it then? Who are you putting in then?
Well, there's no answer for that. They're just mad.
So just be mad.
Yeah.
But like, it's like you're not putting Alabama in, and if you were to put Alabama in, you get all the same comments of, well, Alabama doesn't.
Yeah.
So
I gotta tell
there
you,
are two teams
you
down
know what
there.
game I'm much more excited to see than Georgia USC?
Georgia Ohio State.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm excited too. And you know what? Georgia's gonna win. They'll win.
Probably, yeah.
But it's gonna be a fun game to watch, I think.
And there is that chance. Like, if Georgia played USC, I would not even be concerned about that.
Well,
chance
if the
at
final
all.
field here, Andy, is Georgia Ohio State playing each other,
And
Michigan and
TCU.
TCU, this will be the first time maybe in the history of the 14 field where you have two semifinal games with results that aren't going to be lopsided.
Maybe.
Or that
don't
aren't
know
expected
that.
to be
Right,
lopsided.
yeah.
If Georgia and USC were playing, I would expect that final score to literally be 56-10.
I absolutely agree with Ari Wasserman and Andy Staples. Going into this college football playoffs with Georgia number 1, Buckeyes number 4, highly probable Michigan number 2, TCU number 3. We're going to get two semifinal games at least with the expectations. Going into the games, both games should be highly competitive. Put your thoughts down in the comment section below the video. I read them all. I want to know what you're thinking about these two games. It looks like it's going to line up that way. USC, Georgia. It would have been fun to watch Caleb Williams perform against the Georgia Bulldogs defense. But eventually USC would have been grinded out. We'll see what the Buckeyes can do. The Buckeyes have another lease of life. They have a chance. Ryan Day's got to get back to the drawing room. The Buckeyes are going to have to get physical with the Bulldogs. They got crushed against the Wolverines. They're going to have to pick up their play. But the Buckeyes get another chance. Celebration in Columbus. And now we get to the other big story. Breaking late last night, Pete Thamel of ESPN. Late last night. Jackson State. Deion Sanders has been preparing to make an exit in order to take the head coaching job at Colorado. Sources told ESPN on Friday. With Jackson State on the cusp of the SWAC title game Saturday, they're playing the Southern Jaguars. Sanders and associates have spent the week making inquiries to both potential members of his on-field staff and support staff at Colorado, pitching them to join him in Boulder, sources said. Again, this is Pete Thamel, ESPN, breaking news late last night. A source told ESPN on Friday night that Sanders' outreach included a call to prominent player in the NCAA transfer portal. He's already reaching out in the portal, representing the University of Colorado. This is how serious it is. Encourage him not to make a decision. Sanders telling that prominent NCAA transfer portal, do not make a decision, because Sanders was heading to Colorado and wanted to recruit him there. A different source, close to a player committed to Colorado, said that earlier this week, a current Jackson State staff member called to check in on the player's Colorado commitment. He also asked him for some film of the players to evaluate him. They weren't exactly hiding anything, said the source. It seemed like it was a done deal between Colorado and Deion Sanders. Internally at Colorado, according to sources, the support staff has been preparing material for Sanders' hire. There's a widespread expectation in the building that Sanders will arrive there this weekend, probably Sunday, although the staff has not been told formally. They're not doing a great job of hiding this, said a staff source. If he backs out of this deal, it would be a huge problem for Colorado. I do not expect that to happen. Sanders has said publicly that he's been offered the Colorado job. All signs point to him accepting it in the next 48 hours, as all the other candidates Colorado has engaged have been stalled after interviewing weeks ago. Deion Sanders has gone 26-5 in his past 3 seasons at Jackson State, 22-2 the past 2 years. Jackson State 11-0, plays Southern 7-4, a team that beat 35-0 earlier in the year for the SWAC title this Sunday, which is today. Sanders is expected to inform his team that he's leaving soon after the game. As we mentioned a week ago in an episode here at Peek Around the Corner, we expected Deion Sanders to be the new head coach of Colorado. We titled that episode, Deion Sanders is Doing It Right. In that episode, we said Deion Sanders will probably make the announcement Sunday, a day after the game, the SWAC title game between Jackson State and Southern. I think Deion Sanders has done a wonderful job at balancing the interests between his leadership, his custodianship of the Jackson State program, and his future program with Colorado Buffaloes. And Colorado, congratulations. I give you an A+. An A+. I don't know how Deion Sanders is going to do his first Power 5 job in his late 50s. But my goodness, it was worth the chance, Colorado. You needed to roll the dice, and you rolled them. Colorado, this is going to uplift your program. It's going to uplift it in exposure. You're going to be relevant once again. You're going to fill that stadium up. Colorado Buffaloes, congratulations. Deion Sanders to Colorado. Things got so much more interesting in the PAC. In the PAC conference. Remember, USC and UCLA are leaving in 2024 to go to the Big Ten. But Deion Sanders, he is arriving to the Pac-12, to the University of Colorado. A+, congratulations. Until next time, from all of us at Peek Around the Corner, to all of you, please, you all take care of each other. Thank you so very much.